Okay, so what kind of kills me is you guys are going to want to believe this, but you didn't believe Markle's shit. And I have oftentimes said she is involved with the State Department. Why, I don't know. I think she was a honeypot gone bad. And I think she is one screwed up devil of a girl. But I think Erica Kirk and Charlie Kirk are 100 fucking times worse. Listen to Peggy Hall. I'm doing stuff in the background. You're going to have to, deal with that. I apologize. Oh, I mean, this is nuts. Go to my other channel. It's called The Urban Myth. TheUrba. Well, I can plug it in. This stuff is starting to really get under my skin. I never liked this Captain Kirk fellow anyway.
What in the actual heck is going on with those shorts?
Oh my God.
Black and white. That's another symbol of Freemasonry.
Oh my God. All right. This is this Erica Kirk with supposedly her baby, which looks like straight up a fucking CPR mannequin. Okay? Yeah, this is for a 6'5" guy. He's wearing about a size 8 shoe, man. They look the same as hers. This is just getting more weird by the second. This shit is bugging me. Fuck you to the people that did this crap. I am serious. And if you believe this crap, please, honestly, please rethink it. Here she is with her blood. I want you to think about this shit for a second. This is Peggy Hall, the healthy American. She's good. Let's go.
In you can say Freemasons or Masons. It's the same. In the Masonic temples are the sun and the moon, the major light and the lesser light. And so those are also Masonic symbols if you want to read into that. You may not want to. But since you're on this channel and you asked me to go into the details, that's what we're doing. So here we go. In fact, I'm going to, here's the vials of blood. All right. I find that rather.
This is Erica Kirk's Instagram. She is one sick puppy, man. This woman is loaded down with mental illness. And I know I started this channel saying everything about Meghan Markle was fake, right? Please understand where I'm coming from. These kids aren't real. Don't give me the privacy crap. I am so ticked off that I even have to spend any time on this guy. I never liked him. And now this stuff is every time. I'm not necessarily saying I'm spending time on it, but what I think it's important that we try to figure out what the hell our government is trying to do, because they're footing the bill for a lot of this shit. Like I said, go to my other channel, watch this stuff. Okay, here we go. And I apologize. Don't automatically put me in the I don't ever want to see you again category, because I might have some good points here. And if you hear something in the background, I am doing something in my kitchen right now. Okay.
They're bizarre. She says, so many people are like, why do you even need to get your blood work? When I've posted about it in the past, you need a baseline. For me, it was checking my inflammatory markers amongst several other things. Don't just be aimlessly taking vitamins because it's trendy. Know what your body needs. So I'm taking this to mean that she's talking about, as the title of her little Instagram reel is, that it is what she has learned having had her second baby.
Oh, my God.
I think it's creepy to show blood.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, blood is also associated with things that should not be done to children. And given that it's such a sensitive topic, wouldn't you think you'd be a little more private about showing your blood
Oh
vials
my God.
on your Instagram reel
Oh
when she's so private that she doesn't
no, this is a signal. There would be no reason to do that. Maybe just a chart or a video on why she did it, but not showing her um, with 12. No, this is wrong. I'm sorry.
want us to see her children's
No,
faces or know their
no.
names
Uh-uh.
or know very much about their wedding or any of their private things. But
No.
she's showing this inordinate
Oh
number of
my
blood
God.
vials. Well, certainly somebody might even have more blood drawn than this.
Oh,
That's not the point, friends. You might
oh.
have 2 times this blood drawn.
Not really. I just spent 4 months in the hospital with MRSA. Uh, maybe 6 vials, but not 12.
Doesn't matter to me. Have you ever posted it on your Instagram page? It's bizarre. You have to say it's creepy. And some will point out her position of her fingers are pointing down, could totally be innocent.
Mm.
But because I gather clues, I'm going to gather all
Oh
the
my
clues that I can
God.
find. I
Wow.
may discard it in the future. But right now, I'm going
Oh,
to notice that this is a portion of the Baphomet sign, which is those
oh,
who
oh,
worship evil. Baphomet is the devil, the evil one, and 2 fingers pointing down and 2 fingers pointing up
oh
is
my
the usual
God.
sign. It could be she's just holding the plastic bag that way. Absolutely.
Oh
But
my
I'm going to file
God.
that
She
away
is
in
so.
case I see it crop up again.
Oh,
Let's get off this of the
oh yeah.
vials. There's more to come. Even creepier, if you can believe it. Stick with me. Here we go. Oh, more shoes.
Oh,
Now, these are pretty hairy legs. So I'm going to assume those are Charlie's.
oh,
And I'm going to assume that these are Erica's.
oh, wow.
You have to admit, I'm just going to make an observation. No, let me have you make the observation. I'm not going to say anything more because people will misconstrue what I'm about to
Yeah.
say about the size
Oh
of the
yeah.
feet, the relative size of the
Oh,
feet.
oh my God.
Who normally has bigger feet, men or women? Are there women that have bigger feet than men? Absolutely. I know some of them. Is it unusual? Is it expected? Or is it out of the ordinary when women
My dad took a 13.
have bigger feet than men? Could be their perspective.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, I didn't want to mention it.
Go for it.
Okay. Well, here we have breast milk.
Oh,
That's not intimate.
oh,
Certainly,
she's
we should
so
see that.
creepy.
We should see the breast milk that she's putting away
Oh,
in her little fridge.
because that proves she was pregnant.
Probably, we're going to look at those numbers here in case they mean anything.
Oh, oh my God. This is.
745, 616. I don't know if that has any significance whatsoever. You never know. Now, this is creepy. Talk about mannequins.
Oh,
When I saw this, years ago, I was a lifeguard and I also taught lifeguard training. And we would have these little mannequins that you would practice on. And my first thought was like, this was a mannequin.
yeah.
And maybe Erica was going to teach people how to do CPR on a little mannequin or how to what have you. It's possible this is a real baby. Absolutely. But there's just something about it. At the first glimpse, I didn't see that it looked real.
No.
So apparently this is her healthcare person for the little baby. And of course, we don't see the face. And
Of course not.
what we're going to look at next gets creepier and creepier. And you tell me what you see. So let's take a look at this little baby, the size of the little baby, the clothing of the little baby. And I want you to look at something else. I wish I could enlarge this. Maybe I'm not sure I can without losing the picture. Let me do this. I'm going to try this right here. We're going to enlarge this photo right over here. And maybe it's just me, but it looks like that's that little 666 sign. It looks like the index. Oh, you're not going to like me saying this at all. It's probably time for you to click off the video if you're not a critical thinker. But this image, whether it's real or photoshopped or a real baby or not, I can't verify it because I'm not there. That's why I'm asking questions. But look at the index finger curled and the other fingers are a little bit extended. Could be totally natural, couldn't it? And over here, this index finger looks like it's curled and the others are extended. Just saying, it looks a little strange to me. Let's keep going here, shall we? It gets creepier. So there's the little 666. And if no one understands, that's also the sign of the devil. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah.
What in the actual heck is this?
Oh my God.
What is this? Where are the arms? This is just a torso.
That's amazing.
There's no head. There are no arms. Are the arms overhead? Where are the shoulders? Where's the armpit? Are we supposed to think this is that little baby?
Oh my God.
Getting an ultrasound?
No.
What in the actual heck is going on with those shorts?
What does it say?
Black and white. That's another symbol of Freemasonry. It could totally be innocent. There's a white towel and black shorts. What is this? Who is this? And she's got her little numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4. But guess what?
Oh.
There's no number 7 to explain what's going on.
What?
What happened in number 7?
What?
Is that bizarre?
Oh.
She's talking about her postpartum story. Oh. What in the actual non-spinning world is going on here?
Don't forget.
Can someone tell me?
Your husband.
This does not look like a real human being. What are these little outcroppings here? What's this right here? Is that where the arms are supposed to be? What's this right here? Why does this look unnaturally firm? There's no give. There's no, buoyancy like there is in a normal skin. There's some kind of give. Where's the head? Where are the arms?
Oh my God.
Why is there no explanation for this post?
Yeah.
It should say, I'm learning how to give an ultrasound. I'm learning how, what is this tool? You guys, this is creepy.
Yeah, that's
especially for someone who says she wants to be private.
And
this was a long time ago. Let's see. Check comments for 5 through 10.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I'm sorry to tell you guys, but once again, there are no kids, number one. But it's worse. These people are straight up devils. Straight up. Please don't think badly of me. And I'm posting somebody else's work. And the more I uncover, and again, I have all these videos on the Urban Myth channel. The more I uncover, the more I am appalled. The problem is that you guys don't want to believe. You want to believe one thing, and it's okay, but you don't want to believe the other. This person, if you're not from the US, was not very popular. He just wasn't. I don't care what your media tells you. I've spent hours confirming. Oh, wow. Hang on. I'm doing some chores while I'm doing this. I've spent hours on this with my memory, and I have a diary I kept in 2015, 2016 on the election, if you can believe that. And I found it. And I started plugging that shit into Grok. And I said, this guy was not a Trumper. He didn't become a Trumper until he had to, because it was either Hillary or Trump. Just saying. I know Trump is over in England right now. I'm not a fan of him anymore. I've never been more ticked off at a politician. And if what is going on in this country is beyond scary. Things are getting worse, not better. I mean, much worse. And it's just, and this hoax that was shoved down our throats. This thing, wow. And the government is paying for this shit. Like flying this bitch around. Yeah, I don't think so, guys.
I'm not seeing 5 through 10. Now, a lot of these comments from people came up more recently, but this was posted some time ago. Let's see if we can see. Okay, edited a week ago.
Oh,
So we
oh,
can't see exactly when it first came
edited
through.
a week
That,
ago.
what in the actual heck? If anybody can find
Ah,
this number 7 and tell me what it is, I scoured
she is into witchcraft. She is a witch.
this and I could not find it. So creepy.
Oh,
All right, this is creepy. Is that supposed to be her belly?
oh my God.
What's this up here?
It looks like
It,
it
again, it
looks like a basketball with something on it. There's no head, no face. She is weird. And these nails, always looking the same. This chick is straight up a witch. Straight fucking up a witch. This is a basketball. This is not a baby bump. This one, no. Don't tune out. Don't click off. Please. This is so important. This is, and now you've got Trump over and, oh my God. Okay. This looks like a ball.
looks disconnected from a body.
Yeah, it's
And
not
there's the
connected.
fingernails again.
With the rubbing. Oh, she is sick. She is. Oh, you know what? I almost feel like vomiting. I really do. Oh,
I'm just
ugh,
not getting it.
ugh,
For someone who wants to be private, we never saw
ugh.
any photos of her pregnant,
No.
unless this is the one.
Nope. Nope. No.
I don't understand this one.
Peggy, there aren't any. This is Peggy Hall. This is, doing this video. No, there aren't any because I've scoured every single AI search engine. I've done Grok, I've done Yandex, I've done Brave, I've Googled. No, absolutely. There aren't any, hon. No. And this looks like the basketball that Peggy showed earlier.
Let's see if that, again, we can't find out the date when that was published. It was some time ago because when I first was looking at this, the original date was there. I might have it as a screen grab somewhere. So where are all the pregnancy pictures? Where's all the, here's how I got back into shape. Where's all the baby bump? Isn't that what they do on Instagram these days? Isn't that what young women do?
Oh my God.
Especially someone in the public eye. I mean, look at
She's
Lara Trump. Look at all of those Trumps. All had their baby pictures. You may not believe they actually gave birth to those babies, but they did show baby bumps. I'm sure. I'm
well,
pretty sure of that. What is
you saw Ivanka pregnant, and you saw one of the other ones pregnant. You saw Sarah Palin's kid knocked up when she was in high school.
this? Some contraption that she gets in and out of bed.
Oh.
Nice black and white imagery again, just pointing it out. That's what you're here for, friends. And then here is her.
I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm whatever. She's no Catholic. You know what? She's straight up a Satanist. She's right from the Church of Lucifer. I mean, straight up. Who do you praise, girl? Who do you praise? It's not Jesus. They always say Christ, Christ this, Christ. Christ can mean a lot of different things. I'm talking about Jesus, our Lord. Yeah, no way, man.
Little baby,
Mm-mm.
I guess, under the blanket. And
Oh.
Erica has a whole line of clothing
Oh,
and little blankets that she sells.
oh.
And so she is promoting
What
this. Now, I couldn't see if there's another little, here's the hand coming out, the baby's hand. And I couldn't see, it goes real.
Okay, so I'm doing some dishes. You're going to have to listen to the running water. So just keep listening. I can't turn the volume, my volume off here. Well, I'm afraid I might not on this particular computer. I cannot turn the mic off while I'm recording. So if this is too loud, I apologize. I'll try to.
Quick. Oh, almost looks, I can't see if there's going to be another. I can't see if there's going to be another symbol or not, because this also, here we go. This was on her Instagram page.
Oh, look. Okay.
That is
not
weird. And
that's not an accident. That's straight up fucking weird.
creepy. Posing her child's hand in this 666 pose, which is a way that Freemasons and Illuminati and those in the know, all those in the club, they signal to each other.
God,
that's
so
how they do it. And I'm sure you know that by now. If not, you can dig into that. Isn't that weird? And then I showed you the other little baby hands, also like this. Oh, there's the creepy fingernails, like witchcraft. It's just weird, and I don't care for that. So here she's promoting her baby things, nothing wrong with that. And you know what, friends, I want to show you something else in just a moment.
Weird. Holy shit. Wow.
There's the shoes. And lots of shoes. Okay, right, so this is where I got this stuff, because you were asking me. We never see the children's faces because they're so private, but we saw her vials of blood. Now, the next thing I want to show you is,
wait a minute.
So that's on her Instagram page. That's
a pretty big kid for 3 years old. That kid was born in 2022. The other one was born in 2024. That was a much older child than 3. Well, yeah, August 22nd, right? I believe. Oh my God, this is a weird one. Yeah, this one stinks to high heaven, man.
This was further down. Maybe we'll see it as well.
Oh my God.
Because what I want to share with you is this outfit.
And then the little girl gets younger recently.
That she has on. And I want you to see this little infinity symbol.
Oh, she weird.
Let's see. I'm going to find that on another picture here for you. Okay, here you have it. Let me know if you know who she's with here in this picture. You can drop a comment there. This is
a fellow witchcraft person in Kabbalah. What's wrong with her mouth? What is that?
Elena Cardone. Let me know if you know about Grant Cardone. In fact, I just had a picture of him up here, right here. So Grant Cardone is married to Elena Cardone, and they are Scientologists. I will do a separate video for you about Grant Cardone and Charlie Kirk and Elena Cardone and Erica Kirk and about Scientology, but I will just touch on it right here. This is Charlie at Grant Cardone's event called 10X. You might know that the letter X also has dark witchcraft vibes to it.
Really? Okay.
And here we're on Grant Cardone's Instagram page, and he has several pictures and videos of Charlie Kirk speaking at his 10X Growth Conference in September. It was actually no. I'm sorry. It might have been 2024. I need to get the exact date, because what happened is Grant has now uploaded a lot of photos about, maybe it was in 2024, but he has uploaded a lot of photos and videos, so it's difficult to get the exact date. But here is Charlie and his wife, and this is with Grant Cardone. And Grant Cardone is posting that. So
I mean, she's a witch, and that's not real here. I mean, you guys, I've said this to you before. It can't be okay for one and not okay for the other. This chick is a straight up fucking witch, man. Straight up.
Ask you, if you are a committed Christian and you were asked to speak at a conference by a well-known Scientologist who does not hide Scientology, in fact, promotes Scientology, recommends Scientology, that it's helpful for people, would you speak at that conference? Furthermore, Erica...
I feel like I need to dose my computer with holy water, and I honestly think I might. These people are sick.
Speak at a conference by a well-known Scientologist who does not hide Scientology, in fact, promotes Scientology, recommends Scientology, that it's helpful for people. Would you speak at that conference? Furthermore, Erica invited Elena to speak at her conference and vice versa.
Oh,
You see, the Bible says you're not supposed to have do anything with, you're not supposed to have those kinds of close connections with the non-believers.
well,
Yet,
actually,
take a look at this little.
some of the shit with Catholicism you wouldn't even believe. I mean, if you really want to get into it, because they're now promoting that he wanted to be Catholic and dance and shit. No, um, technically speaking, there are some conservative Catholics that would not even attend a wedding of a friend or even a relative if they were divorced, did not get an annulment, and then tried to remarry in the church. I mean, that is a very real problem. And it's not just funny or not sort of, no, it's the real deal.
3 little infinity signs, which I
666.
know has some importance. A lot of jewelry around her
Oh, and
waist
there's her
there. And then, of course,
Masonic
the
ring.
gold rings again. And
Oh,
there is Grant and Elena. They live in Hollywood, nice black and white Masonic
oh,
shoes.
wow.
Scientologists are not Christians. The two beliefs are contradictory. Christianity centers on the belief in the one true God and Jesus Christ as divine, while Scientology denies the deity of Christ and holds views on God and the afterlife that are incompatible with biblical Christianity. Here they are yucking it up. And this is where Elena spoke at Erica's event,
Ugh,
the young women's.
heck.
I'll go in detail on that in an upcoming video, but it does have to do with Turning Point USA.
Oh, of course it
It's no
does.
secret that Elena is a Scientologist. She was interviewed about it, and here is one article from Goss Club. She says, she began her career in Hollywood
Oh,
and soon became a successful model and actress. That's
really?
Elena. I don't want to get off track here too much,
Holy
but
shit,
just
when
to
was
say
that?
that she says, life is a game. I understand I'm playing a game. This is
Oh,
Elena Cardone. Her
oh my
spiritual
God.
journey began when she attended the Church of Scientology in 2000, and it helped her improve her acting.
Oh, I'm
I'll
sure it
do
did.
another video for you on that, but here's what I want to show you. This is from Grant Cardone's Instagram page.
Oh, there's
And
that
people will say,
infinity.
well, Peggy, it was just an event about making money. Friends, Grant Cardone is the brand. You don't separate Grant from the conference. And here, I want you to see in his description,
Oh,
everyone has dynamics, parts of life, blah, blah, blah. Scientology helps you improve all your dynamics.
oh,
And then he starts to say that the tabloids and the trash documentaries are speaking trash about Scientology, and they shouldn't because it helps you so much. So why would Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk invite Scientologists to speak at their events and also speak at the Scientologist events? Do you see this little
because they're straight up satanic people. I'm telling you right now, there is some weird crap going on here. Don't believe it.
symbol here?
Yep,
For
I do see it.
Scientology friends, Erica has that on her blouse
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh my God.
Do you think that's a
Holy
coincidence?
fucking crap.
Are you being concerned now? Are you starting to
Oh,
connect the plots? Are you starting to read between the lies? Erica also is an actress. I'll do another video where I talk about her history. I'll talk about her as a young child, where she said everybody thought she was a boy. And there's a lot to go into, but
no,
this was
no.
mainly to focus on Instagram for this broadcast.
I
So
thought she was a.
here you have that.
Shut up.
I don't know if there's anything.
Who the fuck?
I also
Well,
wanted to
again
share
with
with
the
you a couple of other
shoes.
creepy photos.
Oh.
All right, let's see if I can find that here for
Oh
you.
my God. I'm telling you,
Okay.
these are some weird ass people.
It might be a little further up. So you can go to her Instagram page. You need to click through. The photo that you see just like this is not everything. You need to click through to take a look. And there's something, okay, we're going to take a look at the all-seeing eye.
Oh,
You probably also
yeah,
know that the
Oh, I
all-seeing
wish
eye, oh, there it is on her tennis shoes,
Oh
is
my
another
God.
well-known Masonic symbol. It is often shown on the Masonic aprons, which the initiates and the fellow craft and
This screams Markle Harry, Megan.
they have different names for whatever level you're in of the Freemasons. They often have that eye at the top of the pyramid, symbolizing the all-seeing eye. So let's put the pieces together here, shall we? There's a very large all-seeing eye on her daughter's shoe.
Oh,
She herself wears the ring G that looks very much like the symbol there for the Freemasons. She has some type of scar or pale tattoo on her hand that also is on the Freemason logo. She is associated, I'm not saying Scientologists or Freemasons, but I'm putting this out there for you to question her sincerity of being a committed Christian.
no way.
We know them by their fruit. Now, there are several pictures here, and you can go through the video, and you can see the all-seeing eye. And there's Charlie again. And I can't just help get the vibe that he knows he's being filmed, and he is being filmed.
The vibe I get is creepy as fuck.
Why are you doing this? Why are you showing this? You want your life to be private. Let's run up for the little shoes now, black and white. And
what I want to know, they have a younger son. Why does the girl look older in older posts and younger in newer posts? I mean, this is some weird shit.
And
oh, I'm sorry, guys.
The shoes, everything with the shoes. Why the shoes?
Oh my God.
I don't care for that fixation on the shoes. You know, friends, I think I might wrap up here. As I say, the live streams are going a little long, and not everybody is like you who have stayed. And people have kind of run out of patience, and they're like, get to the point, get to the point. So I probably will break.
I mean, I hope people aren't like that. You know, there is a point to a lot of this crap. Figure it out, man. These are straight up witches and warlocks here.
Up this video into a couple of shorter videos for people to see. And the very, very private Miss, it's hard to see that. It looks like Mr. Sarah Kirk. There they are with the baby. Oh, there is yet something else on her hand. I got to figure that out. If anyone can figure that out, please let me know. And
it looks like she wears foundation on her hands when she, and of course you only see the hands again.
And I would love to. And people have kind of run out of patience, and they're like, get to the point, get to the point. So I probably will break up this video into a couple of shorter videos for people to see. And the very, very private Miss, it's hard to see.
See, she has dark hair, but it's actually really blonde and down to the fucking top. She looks like a witch. That's witch hair, man. Oh, I think I'll get.
That looks like Mr.
I think I'll get extensions and with raggedy ends like that. Ugh, that's the latest trend I've noticed. That is gross.
Kirk. There they are with the baby. Oh,
with the mannequin, with the doll, with.
There is yet. We'll break up this video into a couple of shorter videos for people to see. And the very, very private Miss, it's hard to see that. It looks like Mr. Sarah Kirk. There they are with the baby. Oh, there is yet something else on her hand. I got for people to see. And the very, very private Mr. It's hard to see that. It looks like Mr. Sarah Kirk. There they are with the baby. Oh, there is yet
how could you
something else on her hand.
Oh,
I got to figure that out. If anyone can figure that out, please let me know.
Wow.
And I would love to find out. Let's take a quick look at your comments here, friends. Really appreciate you being on board. And would you send this video to people who could benefit from seeing it? I probably can't read too many of your comments out loud because of the algorithms here. Remember, get on my free Substack, peggyhall.substack.com. My purpose in sharing this with you is because you asked me where I got these things. And Lynn says, OMG, you're reading things into nothing. Lynn, you have a smiley, happy face, and that's exactly what I would do as well, because that is a joke if you're not reading into this.
Oh my
Some
God.
some people are unable to think critically, and why would you have a pair of
Because this is the same person that would say Sparkles is a liar and Erica Kirk and Charlie Kirk are, because they are being lionized and literally glorified by the media. Okay? Even though they're demons, which makes it even worse. Now, if I think I'm wrong, I'll come back and say I'm wrong. But these people are demonic, and I'm beginning to, I'm questioning, like, this country and Trump and shit right now. It's bad. Really bad. It's actually worse than when even when Biden or Obama was president. It's worse than that. Did I ever think I'd say that? Hell to the fuck no. Excuse my language. I shouldn't speak like that. No, I did not think that. I didn't think I had a 5-page notebook with things that had changed and gotten worse for me during Obama. And I think I wrote this in 2014 or 15 when he was finishing up his 8 years of hell. And I said things that are different for me since Obama took office, things that have changed permanently. And I made a list of everything in my life, right down to the cosmetics I use. But it was more than that. I mentioned this. I wrote this in 2015, or early 16 or late 14. I'm pretty sure it was 2015. I kept writing facial recognition, cameras at every street corner. And that's what's happening. Here we are 10 years later, and everything I jotted down was right. A decade later, it's actually worse than what I thought it would be. And if people are buying this crap, I'm sorry. Please don't. This is bad.
issues with an all-seeing eye? Yeah, it looks like a fake baby. Why would you put your vials of blood on your Instagram page? Yeah, Plum Smart says not showing your children's faces on social media is prudent. Who said it wasn't? It is prudent. Is it prudent to show your blood vials?
No, because there is really no way that every single fucking picture for years and years and years right now has they have made sure that those like that kids move around. No, it's weird. See, this is what I'm saying. It's prudent bullshit, man.
And your Masonic symbols? A
Oh,
lot of new viewers to my channel, friends. We need to be patient with them as they come to know how to read between the lies. Uh, oh my gosh, friends, so many great comments. I'm
holy
going to
crap.
read these off screen, and often your comments make it into my Substack. For example, here on this one was the first one that I did. We had a few comments that were embedded at the end. So leave your comments and I will pluck out a few and I will leave them in my Substack, peggyhall.substack.com. For now, go do your own sleuthing. See if you can find things that don't add up. Or
No.
just keep your head buried in the sand and imagine that none of these things mean anything and all of the holes that are in the narrative don't mean anything because the media would never, ever, ever lie to us. Remember that. You should believe
Oh my
everything
god.
the news tells you. Don't question it. They've never lied to you. They've never lied to you
Ah,
about COVID. They
yeah.
never lied to you about the fires. They never lied to you about.
I wanted to also say that I think a lot of their followers were bots. My brother is forced into some weird situations and with weird people. Like he will go to events at expensive steakhouses where the person that is holding the event pays for everything. And then I'll give you a topic. Um, I found Saddam Hussein and interrogated him. And the speech was always be persistent. And the whole thing sounded like fucking made up. Okay? And this, I think, was fairly recent. He's got all these weird chicks that he hangs out with. One of them, when we were in New York together a month ago, was sending him text messages about his moon and his half birthday and all this stuff. And I'm in the middle of New York City, and he's very hypersensitive anyway. So I chose not to say anything. I just said, "Oh, that's great," because I was trying to be nice. I didn't elaborate. I didn't say, "Oh, tell me more," or whatever. I said, "Uh-huh." But he kept repeating it, and she kept sending him weird text messages. And this chick is out in Arizona somewhere. And actually, my brother has a condo in Scottsdale. And I was supposed to go out and spend time with him this summer, or excuse me, winter. Which honestly, I've never really wanted to, because it just seems so cliche to go to Scottsdale during the winter. Um, I know that sounds bad, but he's been doing this now for almost 20 years, I think. Well, at least 15. And there, especially in like Sedona and stuff, there are a lot of really spiritual, kind of new agey kind of people. And so he's hanging out with these broads. And I'm like, I mean, I'm going to have to meet some of them. I'm going to have to say something. And I just, it's hard to talk to people about this stuff. Let's continue.
The hurricanes. They never lied to you about the spraying in the skies. They never
Ah,
lied to you about the vaccines. They never lied to you about anything. Why would they start doing some kind of cover story now? So
really?
rest assured, I will stay on it, and I'm sure that you will as well. See you soon, everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to just pop this up, and I certainly hope that my dishes in the background did not bother you. But I really needed to. I've been focusing on this because I find it to be so weird. And I think that this is almost the collapse right now that we're seeing in this nation. And I know if you're not here, you're going to think differently. Then I noticed Melania again with one of these big, huge hats. She looked extremely similar to Queen Camilla. Therefore, actually, that was, quite frankly, perfectly coordinated. And Catherine was there, and I can't remember the type of hat she was wearing. They all looked great. It's a fall. I mean, I've been to Windsor in the fall and the autumn, um, mid October. It was chilly. It was fun. I loved it. I was actually there for two solid weeks. It was great. Um, I went all the way down to Arundel, where Lady C lived. I've done that more than once, alone too. But people were saying, well, Trump walked in front of Charles, but according to X's community notes, Charles told him to go in front. Matter of fact, Joe Biden did the same thing. Oh, actually, Joe Biden was lost the entire time, but Trump is worse. And they showed all the protesters, but with these they all had weird cardboard handmade signs, and I'm going to go ahead and say they all looked produced by one person ahead of time because they were all in the same kind of cardboard. They all had the same kind of message and um, the same type of handwriting. So that's a red flag for me. And I've been to these rallies and shit. So. And I've made my own sign, and my signs never look like anybody else's, and vice versa. So, okay.